Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of writing real-world problems. This is standard 7.10c in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 33 off the 2017 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have this basic inequality here. 1.25x minus 650 is greater than 50. And so let's just match that to one of these real-world problems. We'll do that just by trying to write an equation or an inequality for each of these problems and see which one matches. So Stefan spends $6.50 on supplies for lemonade and then sells each cup of lemonade for $1.25. So X is the number of cups, so that's going to kind of go with this right here. That he must sell to earn a profit of more than 50. Okay, so that's where that's coming in. So we're at least getting a more than 50. I have to kind of back up a little bit to read what's going on here. So we got two different numbers. We're selling them for $1.25 each, and we're getting supplies for $6.50. So this X, we don't know what this X is. That's the number of cups that we need to sell for $1.25 each. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this 125X right there. So I'm gaining money here. Every time I sell something, I'm gaining money, $1.25. But if I'm spending $6.50 on supplies, right? So I have to at least get 5 of these lemonade cups to sell before I even make money, right? So I need to take away my money for supplies. So this first one actually looks like it might be what we're looking for. Obviously, let's check the other ones to see if they're wrong, but yeah, it looks like I'm adding $1.25 for each one I sell, taking away my $6.50 because I spent that money on supplies, and I want to see how many of these I need to sell in order to get greater than $50 profit. Okay, so B, Stefan has a balance of $6.50 in his bank savings account. Okay, so there's your $6.50. So that $6.50 is just going to stand by its own, because then what we're doing is we're depositing $1.25 per week. And then X is the number of weeks. Okay, so we're starting with this $6.50, and then we're depositing $1.25 per week, and we need a balance of more than 50. All right, so you see we're very close. You see the difference here? In this one, we're spending that $6.50 to get that negative $6.50. In this one, we're starting with a balance of $6.50. That gets us a positive $6.50. So it's close. Not quite. Let's check C. Stefan earns a 1.25 interest on his balance in his checking account, has to pay monthly charge of $6.50. So the $6.50 goes with the X. No, actually the $6.50 doesn't go with that X. That's a monthly charge of $6.50. The X goes with what's the balance. So it's 1.25% on the balance, but here's the problem, 1.25%. Right, to make that a decimal, you've got to move the decimal over once, twice. 1.25% is really 0.0125. That's what that is as a decimal. And we want to multiply that by X, and then it has to pay a monthly charge, but we don't know how many months there are. There's a missing variable. And then we want to get greater than 50, but we don't know what this is. But we also don't know how many months there are, so that doesn't make any sense. And then D, Stefan charges $1.25 for gasoline plus $6.50 per hour. All right, so X is the number of hours, so 6.50X. Yeah, so they just put the X, the variable, on the wrong number. It should obviously be on the 125 rather than the 650. So our answer here is A.